Hello, everybody. How's it going? Welcome in. It's absolutely fantastic to see you all. Hope you're all staying safe out there. Mm. In these kind of crazy times, world's in a pretty mad place as per usual. Welcome in, though. It's great to see you. Get uh, get comfortable and all that shit. So, on today's video, we're going to be checking out a track called Lilac by a band called. I think I've heard of these guys before. They're called Monasteries. You might have heard of them as well. No. So I'm not going to go into too much detail about my fondness for monasteries, but I've featured them on this channel. I've been listening to them. I've listened to everything they've done multiple times. Even went to see them live, which is what I'm going to spend some time talking about. Not a lot of time, I don't, but I would just really want to listen to this track. But um, so if you want to hear more detailed breakdown of the history of monasteries, go and check out my other reaction videos, and then scroll down. Not that far down. I think it's Digital Suicide and can't remember the other track, something about traitors. Can't remember what it's called, unfortunately, I'm blanking. But so I went to Glasgow. My buddy's the head of the Traitor, and I can't remember the name of the other band. I really do apologise. We're supporting Monasteries, so went, hung out with head of the Traitor, got pretty high. That's putting it really mildly. Also, I was pretty high before I got there. Actually, I was hanging out with my brother. Also, I've decided to paint the old nails because I thought I would just look like a 33-year-old that's having a breakdown. No, I saw sort of the boys in Defamed having with their nails painted, and same with No Face, No Case, and I thought that's it. I'm going full emo. So um, yeah, so I had a really, really great time there, and then I saw Monasteries live for the first time in my life. I was fucking blown away. It wasn't like the crowd that like the people were just standing watching because I gotta be honest, it looked like 90% of the people in that venue were high off their fucking mind. Like I think there was a lot of ganja going around. Let me put it like that. Everyone just looked like they just wanted to actually appreciate a good show rather than like go completely fucking bananas. But the vibes in the room were really, really good, and they just absolutely smashed it. Monastery, I did have a feeling they were going to be good live, but man, they've been a band for like 11 years or something like that. Like one of their first releases was in 2013. So no, okay, so yeah, X amount of years. They've been together a while, so I thought it'd be good, but they just all had this kind of like calmness that and kind of just comfortableness with each other on stage and just their craft and shit like that. Like that only comes from a band that spent a lot of time together. They played their set flawlessly. They played Force Fed Apathy, one of my favorite tracks by them. They played some older stuff as well. Their lead singer is um, a machine, an absolute machine. He's the best live vocalist I've ever seen in my life. In terms of power, in terms of like how he could project the different ranges that he seemed to be able to go to, the different styles, the fact that everything sounded just like yeah, it was the mids for me, and it was crazy good, crazy good. We'll hear it on this track how good he is. And he's like not the biggest dude, but he looks like he fucking hits the gym a fair bit. You know what I mean? Like to do all the vocals that he was doing, and like still have a really good stage presence and all that type of stuff. Like to be kind of like diving around, you need to be in good shape for that. And also, then like the technical aspect of Monasteries is pretty insane as well. When it comes to actually describing what the music is like, I think at the root of it, they're a kind of they're a deathcore band. I think maybe they're a hardcore band, but I actually asked the guys. Well, after the gig was done, I went down expecting to maybe high five the guys, and then maybe after a while they would go, "Oh yeah, 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 I remember." Blah, blah, blah. Went down, they turned around, instantly recognized me, came over. They were like, "Wow, you're the guy that does all the reviews of our songs," and I was blown away. I really, really didn't expect that at all. I thought they would have like maybe like seen some of them, but like didn't like stick out. You know what I mean, for whatever reason. But no, they came over and we drank Southern Comfort and talked and bullshitted for a little bit. So thank you for that, boys. That was pretty crazy. Not to make you uncomfortable or anything, but like if you're watching it, but you guys were kind of slightly godlike, just because I've been a fan of yours for such a long time. So the fact that you actually know who I was very, very humbling, and yeah, thank you for it. And thank you for the Southern Comfort. Got absolutely fucking smashed on top of being high as fuck. So it was a seriously good time. So with that out of the way, Don't even get me started on everything I've got to say about their other music. Let's actually just get on with this. So this actually came out April 21st. So I'm behind, man. I'm really, really behind. That's fucking insane. Okay. Excuse me, I'm such a pig. Okay. Monasteries, Lilac, which is a plant, by the way. It might have some kind of Hebrew meaning or something, but maybe they actually just named it after a flower. That's not after a flower. That's really cool. Okay. Lilac. Oh. I don't need to say anything, you can hear it. That's a minute into the song. Look how many shapes and sounds they're throwing at us. Minute into a 4-minute song. That's a new sound for them though, right there. That's a new vibe. And then stuff into kind of like lurchy deathcore. And then I don't care if it's only me at the next Monasteries gig I go to, I'm gonna be throwing the fuck down. Holy shit. That's technical death metal right there. That's not mathcore, in my opinion. That sounds like technical death metal, which is new shit around, man. I need to stop talking. I'll get to those vocals in a second. Jesus fucking Christ, boys. What the fuck? Okay. Every time with these guys, I'm not joking, not fucking joking. This is why Monasteries are I will continue to bang that drum repeatedly until enough people hear it. Monasteries are one of the best, if not the best, extreme technical death metal, deathcore, blah 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 blah, whatever bands out there. In terms of how popular they are, they're massively underrated. These guys deserve so much more. Like, okay, for example, that's got 9,000 views. I know it's not all just about views, but that's not cool. That's not cool. Like, no disrespect to all the other songs that I've got around about that, but like, that's not normal. Okay. Fucking hell, where do you start? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. He can do all those vocals, all those different. He's got a very distinctive vocal style as well, though. Like he's got all the kind of the moves that everyone, you know what I mean? Like he can do everything. And he also does those whispers live as well. And I wasn't sure if he was actually going to do. He done one of them. I think it was in Digital Suicide. There's a whisper section that actually was quite surprising to me. I had him like I thought they would have just. I thought he would have just been like screaming and then just stopped for a second, fixed his earpiece or whatever, and then went straight into the next bit. But no, he actually did that as well. I'm pretty sure he did anyway. Like it was just like little touches like that, and he his lows have got a very very nice distinctive sound to them as well. But it seems like he can do them from like there and there and there and there and there. Like he's got so many different ranges. He can do like hardcore style vocals as well, where they're like almost cleans. He can do his tunnel throats are insane. His highs are insane. He's a he's a talented motherfucker. Let me put it like that. He's a seriously talented person. Like they all are, but like I think I know most about vocals, and that's not very much when it comes to this line of work. But yeah, he's so impressive, so impressive. Um, and the that intro, that was a new vibe for Monasteries. That it really was. You know what? Actually, fuck it. I'll tell you exactly what I'm talking about. Not that. That doesn't say Monasteries do a lot of that. Like again, not a guitarist, but they do that kind of like the sound. They do the kind of the fucking don't even know how to describe it. That's a whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna finger tapping. I'm gonna have to go and learn how to play guitar, or at least just like watch some. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. They do that. But in that form, it didn't sound very mathcore. That sounded like full Rings of Saturn, Infant Annihilator, and some of their techiest moments, technical deathcore, or even just technical death metal. That's interesting. Keep going with that. That's really cool. Like opening up with really fast sections, that almost sound like fucking the actual just technical death metal. Keep that going, guys. Throw that in there. That's fucking awesome. And then there was the planet-sized grooves and the breakdowns. It got tremendously filthy towards the end. The breakdown just kept on going and going and going. There was lurches. There was little technical flurries here, there, and everywhere. I mean, what do you say about Monasteries at this point? You know what I mean? Like something I'm gonna say as well is that I asked the guys, is there method to the madness? Like, do you just like literally make it up as you go along, or and again, I spoke to the lead singer for like a few moments, but he had to go. There was the two guitarists that I spoke to that I remember speaking to anyway. I was in a bit of a state of mind. I spoke to someone else as well at the gig. Speaking to them too, and they said, yeah, it's pretty much just it's kind of there isn't much method to the madness. I think they might just be being overly humble. That doesn't sound like just a jumble of different concepts put together. I would say not only is it a bunch of really good individual sections of different styles of metal put together, but they're also put together in a way that actually still somehow makes sense. Otherwise, it would just sound stupid. It would sound like an AI was literally just going, Jin, deathcore, technical bit, fact that it wouldn't flow. It wouldn't. You know what I mean? It wouldn't gel together. So I think they might have just been being a little bit overly humble there, which is totally cool. Or maybe it is just maybe they do just like make it up on the spot. Who knows? But like, yeah, wow, it's just they go through so many different styles. Like I said, like in a minute. Within the first minute of the track, it was like, well, how many different shapes had they thrown at you? And there was still 4 minutes to go, and there was whispered bits towards the end, and it was just Monasteries, ladies and gentlemen, Monasteries. So that was, yeah, so one more time, Lilac by Monasteries. Go check that shit out. Um, so I'm going to start doing on this channel now. I'm going to start asking for likes and kind of reminding people to, like, you know, hit the subscribe button and shit like that. But before you go, well, if that just made you leave, then see you later. But that's a shame, but not really. Um, um, Hitting the subscribe button, hitting the like button, it doesn't put money straight in my pocket. I don't monetize my videos. So sometimes I get copyright, like, you know, claims, and I, you know, not, you know, for like certain bands and stuff. It's not the bands, it'll be the labels and stuff like that. Or just YouTube's algorithm. But I don't even bother fighting it because I'm not like trying to make money. If we give Monasteries, I don't know what, something between what 50 and maybe 150, 200 views, 20 likes or something, that's cool. Shines more light on them. But if you like and subscribe and, like, you know, comment and share them, you know, like, you know, like tell your friends type thing, and, like, you know, we end up getting growing the platform. We grow the platform bigger, then we could give Monasteries thousands of views. You know what I mean? We could give them, like, you know, 30% of what they got on their own thing. That would be really, really fucking cool to do one day. And if you want to help do that, hitting the subscribe button, liking it, sharing it, and, you know, all that really, really helps. But if you don't want to do any of that and you just want to, like, chill, leave a comment if you can, because I really, really like engaging with the community and listen. You know, love to hear your opinions as well. So feel free, write an essay in the comments if you want. I'll get to it, and yeah, I do enjoy. Yeah, or you might be gone since I asked you to subscribe and so on and so forth. But yeah, let's grow this platform together. And obviously, as well, once you're finished doing all that or not doing all that, go and check out Monasteries. Go and check out, you know, leave a comment under Lilac, let them know how much of a good job they're doing. Go spread that positivity, like that, share it, follow the band, go onto their Instagram, like every single thing on their Instagram. So maybe actually think about going out and catching Monasteries because they're doing quite a lot at the moment. Just do whatever you can to support these guys, and maybe they will actually be, you know, have, like, you know, consistent hundreds of thousands of views, which I believe that they actually deserve, you know. But yeah, who knows? So Lilac by Monasteries fucking blew me away as per usual. Expect nothing less at this point. Go check that shit out. Thank you so much for joining me once again, guys. Love you all, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.